Hello and welcome to the Allfax video training series. Today's video, we're going to cover some maintenance and troubleshooting steps on your Sharp copier. First one we're going to look at is rebooting the machine. You may be instructed by our service department IT staff to reboot your copier on occasion. You have an on-off switch here at the top, easily recognized. But the switch they want you to turn and reboot the machine is the main power switch here in the lower left corner of your machine once you open the front door. Off for a few seconds, back on, and you're ready to go. That's a full reboot of your machine. Another maintenance item you may have to deal with is replacing the toner cartridge. Sharp has really done a nice job making this easier on the user. We open the front door, and you have your 4 cartridges. The cartridge, you'll be unable to grab the cartridge until the cartridge is completely empty. If you notice, our cyan has popped out. You can take it, grab our new cartridge. We suggest shaking your cartridge before you unbox it. There are no seals to remove, no green straps or anything to pull off the cartridge. You literally take it out the box and put it back in the machine and shut the door. It's that simple. Another item that may require your attention is the waste toner container. You'll get a message to prepare one, then you'll get a message that it's full and it needs to be replaced. Once that happens, the machine will stop operating. So to replace the waste toner container, you open the front door, squeeze the 2 green tabs together and remove the whole cartridge. You will have a cartridge in a box, and additionally, besides the cartridge, there's a bag to put the old one in and dispose of. If you're experiencing black streaks and you speak to one of our service techs, they will instruct you to clean the slit glass. The slit glass is the small glass to the left of the main glass. If you've used the copier in the past, you're used to cleaning this glass, but when we're running the document feeder, whether it's copy or scanning, the originals are passing over this glass. If there's a speck or something on the glass, it will produce a black line down your scans or copies. We suggest taking a little alcohol on a rag. If you have the alcohol wipes, that's fine. You can use Windex. One thing we suggest, never spray or pour anything on the machine directly on a towel. Wipe it, and that should take care of your problem. Next, let's take a look at some troubleshooting items that may come up. If you have a misfeed, whether it's in the machine or the document feeder, you'll have instructions on the touchscreen on how to clear it. But here's a couple of things to look at on the document feeder, and we'll start here. You have this door to open. And one thing that might get lost, you have a wheel here where you can turn and manually feed the original through if it's stopped. Additionally, there's part of the path for the original right here, this green lever. This section opens up. Your paper's literally coming from here around. And the last area you might check would be on this end of the machine where the originals exit and lay in this tray. Next, let's take a look at the misfeed locations for paper coming through the machine that you're copying onto. First, you have 2 doors here. That gives you access to the trays themselves. If you have a machine with only 2 drawers, this lower door will not be there. Next, you can pull out the whole right side of the machine. This is your paper path. When it gets here, it'll either go to the right or to the left toward the finisher. One additional item that might get missed, and it can be a little confusing. The machine's instructing you, and the touchscreen is trying to point you here, and a lot of customers will think this is the area they're talking about. Right up under here, there's a little handle. This section will open up. The only time it uses this part of the paper path is when you're printing 2-sided or copying 2-sided. Another area that could possibly contain a misfeed, and you may be instructed by the touchscreen to look at, is over in your finishing area. In our case, we're using a smaller inner finisher, so let's take a look. We're going to open the front door, Green lever here, the whole unit slides out. We have an area here to open, it has a green tab on it. If you have a larger stand-up finisher next to the machine, this area would have a transport unit with a button to release and pop open so you could clear your misfeed. Finally, one thing we can all do to prevent misfeeds in our machine is load the paper correctly. Many times we're in a rush, we take the entire pack of paper, unwrap it, and try to drop the entire stack into our cassette. What happens, when we put the paper in the machine, we close the tray back in the machine, the lower part of the tray lifts up. If you drop the paper in and there are any sheets sticking out of the stack, this lift up mechanism will be slow and you'll have misfeeds because the paper is not coming up fast enough and you get a misfeed. We suggest taking your pack of paper, opening the pack, taking a section out at a time, fan it, and drop it in. And then take the additional sections and do basically the same thing. This will go a long way in preventing misfeeds in your machine.
That completes our video, and thanks for watching. If you need additional information or support, please visit our website at www.allfacts.com. You can also contact us at our main number at 504-443-0188. On behalf of the entire All Facts team, we appreciate and value your business. Thanks, and have a great day.